This may be the scarcest Ferrari we've ever repaired. Can you believe this rare Ferrari 250GT from more than 60 years ago was saved in a garage after a hurricane? The paint surface of the whole car is bursting in many places. Serious corrosion of car body reinforcement. The whole car rings everywhere except the engine. Even this 60-year-old V12 heart has stopped. Not to mention the situation back then. The mice are already nesting in the car. Even our Moonhorse logo and back pedal are already wet. We want to bring him back to the peak of his life 60 years ago. Let's see how we can repair the whole car after breaking it up and refurbishing it. So without further ado, we'll just take it apart. And it turns out that the paint had been repainted later. The paint thickness varies from place to place on the body. No wonder the paint cracked. This also shows that the body ribs are also uneven. The mechanical and electrical master will come on stage to check the wiring and equipment of the whole car. Write down the electrical components that need to be replaced. Also count the number of components required. The leather of the dashboard burden has also been aged and damaged. It feels like every piece of leather will break into pieces in the next moment. Yellow night cat only, it knows. Oh my girl, don't let me alone. Oh my friend, don't let me alone. The dashboard is overgrown with weeds. Maybe there are a few mice hidden in the car. There are also many missing electrical keys on the dashboard. This part can only be rubbed out by our hands. The lines and weeds and branches in the dashboard are all wrong. The master can only comb it out slowly one by one. The remaining hull is ready to remove the chassis and engine. First call up our 12 engine. So this is the engine. There's even weeds in there. Hope things don't get too bad inside. Here are all the parts of the car. Due to the tight construction period, all the masters in the workshop got moving to participate in the restoration. The problem with this engine is relatively large. We're going to take a look and clean up the weeds. It's really appalling. And a piston ring rusted and poisoned. The valve is clogged with dirt due to a loose carburetor. All three major problems of carbon deposition, rust, and blockage appear. Continue to dismantle the remaining camshafts. Fortunately, this part is not a big problem. Just do a meticulous cleaning and maintenance. Let's send these engine parts for ultrasonic cleaning. The oil seal button of the valve machine can only be replaced with a new one. Is the electromechanical workshop on the other side conducting voltage tests on the engine motor? The engine block cannot be sanded to refurbish the surface due to the structural precision of the original leakage. The master can only manually clean and renovate the steel surface. The valve after cleaning is completed. Use a valve vibrator to solve the situation of part of the valve retention core. After completion, use kerosene for valve leakage test. After testing the dirt, our valve part was refurbished. The piston ring and steel on the other side were also cleaned and refurbished. Next is the clearance test of various parts of the engine. Due to the age of the original car and the lack of information, we spent a lot of effort to complete this. To ensure the final effect, start assembly. The assembled engine is also subject to a series of operational tests, but also for our final real car field test. Let's listen to the self-priming 12 years ago. The finished engine will do. Send it to the computer room to spray protective paint. So this engine is repaired, waiting to get on the bus. At the same time, the car body part is ready to start the paint stripping work. Is it very decompressed? More decompression is coming. With such a thick paint layer, no wonder the resin is not suitable for the paint film instrument to print out. All the corners need to be cleaned up. A lot of residual sediment. After cleaning the paint surface on the body, send it to the paint room to spray primer. After the primer is completed, Follow the camera to see the condition of the car body ribs. As thin as a cicada's wing, whole car up to the beginning. This kind of slab that can be chiseled through with a random knock really scares me. Next, let our sheet metal master take over the scene. Reinventing the mountains for this classic Ferrari, the first step is to weld the support structure inside the car. Prevent subsequent plate bar repair from causing secondary ranks. New York 250 GT is an iron frame structure. We choose the same repair material, cutting and cutting. Carve a bend line on the plate. The upper bending machine fine-tunes the repair material according to the size of different repair places. Repeat the above operation. Make repair keys in different parts. No epoxy paint. This layer protects against corrosion and rust better than paint. Avoid the problem of plate bar rust at the repair place again. At the same time, it provides a better adhesion basis for the paint. So our patch button is done. Now you only need to cut and replace the repair area. Then put the hood. Doors and other components are adjusted for fit on the car. During this period, the spacing and gaps between the parts should also be continuously adjusted. Match the original car to the greatest extent possible. The next step is to teach the car together before the Dugezhuang incident. After the car is completed, the exterior keys will be further refurbished. The car body part is sent to the paint room for dense repair and bottom air spraying. Scrape the putty first for leveling. Hand polish to restore flatness. The completed body also needs to be after replenishing the putty core primer has a slight impact on the core degree of the parts. The purpose of this nuclear vehicle is to eliminate such effects, further narrowing the gap error range. It was found before that there was also a simple verification in the front net of the vehicle. Now the master will start to deal with the renovation of the former China network. It still adopts the same wood film direct turning technology of our Euros. We used this method a lot before we replicated Ferrari Euros. I will also put the full version of the replica video on our homepage. Friends who want to know can click on my homepage to view. So without further ado, let's move on to renovations. The first step is to cut the wood in wood. Adjust the shape of the board prototype. On the glue rack, press and cut to polish the excess part. We must adjust this part strictly according to the arc of the original car. Pay attention to the details of the horns. After the wood grinding is completed, the upper bar material is fitted vertically to complete the outer contour modeling of the front and middle mesh. Install the made front, middle, and outer mesh contours in sequence with the pre-made metal partition. In this way, the old renovation of our China net is completed. Waiting to get in the car to see that this steering wheel is also aging and cracked. I can only trouble the carpenter to tailor one for this car. It is still to cut the appropriate size plate first, laminate the plate, glue the frame, and press it. It must be slow here. If it breaks, the entire strip of wood is scrapped. Take advantage of the waiting period to polish the steering wheel iron sword. Confirm the alignment and slot position according to the size of the steering wheel. Mark it well. Write the steering wheel alignment and notch. Then you can fold the steering wheel and polish the travel. Next, change the sandpaper and further polish it by hand. The last time you protected your period, you're done. The electromechanical master is on at this time. Start refurbishing dashboards and components. Remove all the parts on the dashboard first. The remaining countertops are sent to room 7 for repainting, and the leather master will adjust and test these instruments one by one. For parts that really can't be repaired, let's rub a hammer by ourselves. For example, this copper patch. After the paint and leather surface renovation are completed, reinstall the refurbished components in turn. In this way, our instrument tire has been refurbished. The car body in the off-plan house on the other side is ready to start spraying 4 paints. Relative. Sure enough, the bright Ferrari red is the most eye-catching. The paint surface at this time is not the final effect. The masters also need to constantly polish and polish the paint surface until the mirror effect of the car paint is restored. This seat sofa and interior stack are rotten. Separate the sponge and seat cushion first. The core cotton has aged and is no longer supportive. The spring-back sponge is also showing signs of biscuiterization. Take it all down first. The rest of the stock price is sent to the killing machine for rust removal. The contrast is very strong, and then we insert the rebound skeleton into the skeleton. The next step is to renovate and repair the sponge seat cushion. Select a high-density sponge as a support sponge. Glue the support sponge to the skeleton. At this time, the support wire should be embedded in the support sponge. Supports high-density sponges. Then, the low-density sponge is cut to increase the rebound comfort of the seat. The combination of high and low-density sponges provides a comfortable experience for drivers and passengers. The next step is to measure the design interval and size of the raw leather material. Compare the old leather and draw the size on the proofing template. Cut new leather to size. After sewing each part of the leather, wrap the cloth sponge seat cushion. In this way, our seats have been refurbished. The rest of the interior parts are completed simultaneously. The last step will be to renovate. Okay, all the parts are assembled in the car. First, lay the whole car line representative. The next step is to install the engine in the heart of the whole car. Hey, the key interior is the same. Then let's enjoy the final result together. It doesn't count if the appearance repair is completed. All of our repaired cars need to be field tested. High-intensity dynamic testing to check process quality. This is the end of this Ferrari 250 GT repair video. See you next time.